All right, after dinner, head out to a movie. David at the Snack Bar is here to share his thoughts on the latest round of flicks that are hitting the theater this weekend. Hi, David.
Hey, we have some good films, actually, and some good-looking people in them.
Finally.
So we start with Drive. This is Ryan Gosling. He plays a driver who during the day does stunts for movies and works as a mechanic, but at night is a getaway driver. And he's a getaway driver for hire. He's got his rules about it. It's actually very cool.
If I drive for you,
you give me a time and a place. I give you a 5-minute window.
Anything happens in that 5 minutes and I'm yours, no matter what. I don't sit in while you're running it down. I don't carry a gun.
And then he falls, unfortunately, for his neighbor, whose husband is in prison. And then when the husband gets out of prison, he decides to help him, otherwise his wife could come to harm. And that kind of throws his whole, his whole life upside down. What's great about this film, well, besides the cast, Gosling is brilliant, but it's the way it's shot, the mood. It's moody, it's quiet, and then all of a sudden there are huge explosions of violence. I mean, the violence is really graphic, but it's not all the time. It's just every once in a while, and it's such a juxtaposition to the way the rest of the film is done. Gosling barely talks, and that's kind of the way the movie plays it. He's quiet, subdued kind of guy, and then he loses his temper, and that's the way the movie goes.
Okay.
Really, really good movie. I recommend Drive. 4 bags of popcorn. Probably the best film out there right now.
Great, good
Really,
to know.
really good. And then we have Brad Pitt as Billy Beane, the Oakland A's general manager, in a movie called Moneyball about how he changed baseball.
I like Perez.
Got an ugly girlfriend. Ugly girlfriend means no confidence.
You guys are talking the same old nonsense, like we're looking for Fabio. We got to think differently.
Who's Fabio?
Even if you're not a baseball fan, you will like this movie because it's about a underdog trying something different, bucking the establishment, and having it happen. It's an underdog who wins. Basically what happens is at the end of the 2001 series, well, they've got to set up. At the end of the 2001 series, the A's lose their 3 biggest players at the season, and they have to try to replace them with no money. And they're going up against teams like the Yankees that have 4 times their budget. And they develop a computer set. He gets a computer guy who does different analysis, and that has changed sports forever in every sport. It's called sabermetrics, so they never say that in the movie. But what's great about this is the cast and the feeling you get. Not a lot of actual baseball, so if you're not a sports fan, don't worry about it. There's so much more about the personalities and how people react under pressure and things like that. Moneyball, 4 bags of popcorn. The cast is brilliant.
It looks like an odd role for Brad Pitt. I mean, it doesn't look like something I've seen him in before.
Probably not, but he does a great job of it.
Glad
It's
to
a
see him doing
businessman.
something else.
Yeah, it's really terrific. And then we have a remake. It's called Straw Dogs. This is about a Hollywood couple who go to the South and kind of run into some problems there with some of the people.
What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Must have been great growing up here.
We all trust each other here. We don't even lock our doors.
I saw you in a picture. You were wearing your cheerleading uniform.
I can dig that out of storage for you if you want.
I'd like that.
I'm glad we came.
James Marsden and Kate Bosworth. Marsden's from L.A. He's a screenwriter. Bosworth left this small town in Louisiana to go to L.A. and become an actress, which she's done. They come back to redo her family home, and then run into her ex-boyfriend, who her new husband inadvertently hires to fix up their house. And there's some other weird things going on here and there. Of course, he doesn't fit in, and it gets a little tense at times. If you remember the original star, Dustin Hoffman, it was a little more psychological than this one.
Okay.
But this one has some incredible violence. Not incredible good, well, not bad, but just some incredibly graphic violence here and there, and some scenes that will make people uncomfortable. Overall, Straw Dogs, good cast, but 3 bags of popcorn, not quite as powerful as the first one.
Okay. What about Killer Elite?
Killer Elite, another remake. This stars actually Robert De Niro's in this looks like he's a star, but he's in it for just a few minutes.
That's what they want you to think.
Yeah, exactly. It's Jason Statham and Clive Owen, and they play assassins who go after each other.
I knew I'd find it.
Did you hear this number?
You have no idea who you're messing with.
He's like a father to you, right?
You don't do this, it's a dead man.
De Niro is Statham's mentor and partner. Statham quits, De Niro keeps going and gets captured, and so Statham goes in to rescue him and ends up having to complete his mission by killing 3 former British operatives for this sheik in Oman. And so he goes about doing that. So it gets very graphic, very violent. The thing about this movie, though, is that it's long feeling. It feels long. It's only an hour and 45 minutes, but it felt like I was there for a couple of days.
That must mean it's not good.
I didn't say it's bad, but it's not the best. I mean, it's there's a lot of action. Clive Owen is good, except for his cheesy 80s porn star mustache. Other than that, it's just long and ponderous. 2 bags of popcorn, because every time you think it's over, it's not.
Oh, and you're just waiting for it.
Exactly.
All right, I don't know how she does it.
I don't know either, and I didn't care after watching this movie.
I'm riveted.
Sarah, you're running a little late this morning.
I have 2 choices here. The man's excuse, bad traffic, down power lines, faulty carburetor, or mammogram.
Oh!
Number 3, spend
Sarah
more
Jessica
time
Parker
with
plays a super mom who's trying to do business, and her kids and her husband and all that stuff. The thing that really annoyed me about this movie is it's constantly narrated. There's all sorts of asides, and they interview people on the street about what she's doing. It just didn't work for me. Now, Busy Phillips is actually, and this is her first big movie, and she's actually very good. She's from the Valley. Like I said, it's got some comedy, but the narration got so annoying. I don't know how she does it. 2 bags of popcorn,
and you don't know how they're going to do it.
I don't care at this point, truthfully.
I love your honesty.
So the movie to see this week, you see Moneyball and Drive. They're both very, very good.
Okay, sounds good. And if you guys see the movies, go ahead and put it on Facebook. Let us know what you think. All right, thank you, David.